Hello students, welcome to this module on refrigeration and air conditioning. In this session, we are going to know about checking, testing and lubricating systems. Objectives. By the end of this exercise, you will be able to check the lubrication system, test the lubrication system, identify the lubrication oil circulation system, lubrication oil pump and drive. Let us now take a look at the tools, equipments and consumables needed for check and test lubrication systems. Double-end spanner set 12 mm to 17 mm. Ring spanner set 12 mm to 17 mm. Screwdriver 250 mm. Pipe wrench 300 mm. Wooden mallet. Open type compressor with lubrication oil pump. Petrol 500 ml.
Bunion cloth.
1 square meter. Lubrication oil 1000 ml. Oil can. Funnel. Goggles.
Now let us see the preparations needed for checking and testing the lubrication system. Checking and testing the lubrication system of a commercial reciprocating compressor is vital for its efficient operation. This involves visually inspecting components for leaks or damage, checking oil levels and quality, testing oil pressure and flow, monitoring temperature and conducting functional tests. Regular maintenance ensures optimal lubrication, reduces friction, prevents wear and prolongs the compressor's lifespan, enhancing overall performance and reliability. Here's a brief introduction to the process. Visual inspection, oil level check, oil quality, oil filter inspection, oil pressure test, oil flow verification, temperature check, functional testing. Some of the important properties of the oil that must be considered when selecting compressor lubricating oil are acidity, flock point, pour point, cloud point, dielectric strength, chemical stability, viscosity. In evaluating these oil properties with relation to an individual compressor, all the following factors should be taken into account. The type and design of the compressor, the nature of the refrigerant to be used, the evaporator temperature and pressure, the compressor discharge temperature. Identify the lubrication oil circulating system, lubrication oil pump and drive. Identify the parts which are used in the lubrication system. Oil cooler connection, oil check valve, oil strainer, oil side glass, automatic gear type oil pump, oil pressure gauge connection, connecting rod, piston, valve plate, suction shut-off valve, shaft sheet. Check the gear connection between the crankshaft and the lubrication oil pump. Check the gear of the lubrication oil pump's backlash. Lubrication oil pumps. In force feed the oil is circulated under pressure by an oil pump located in the crankcase of the compressor, usually at the end of the crankshaft. Oil strainers are always placed at the suction inlet of the oil pump to prevent the entrance of foreign material into the pump or bearings. Identify oil pressure regulating valve. Identify oil pressure gauge and oil pressure failure switch line.
In this topic, we came to know about how to check the lubrication system, test the lubrication system, identify the lubrication oil circulation system, lubrication oil pump and drive. I hope you all understood the process of checking and testing the lubrication system. Thank you, students, and let us meet in the next session. Bye-bye.